Hey everybody, just wanted to do a little video on some things that I've found lately that are very useful. Being that now I have a Glock, these Glock magazines are not always the easiest to take apart to disassemble and clean. You have your usual button on the bottom which pushes up on the floor plate and allows you to slide the floor plate off. However, these mags also have a little tab on the side. So in order to get the floor plate off of these, you have to overcome that tab. And you can push down on the follower and kind of pry out on the front of these. You can also push down on the follower and put the floor plate on something and push against it. But Otis makes this really cool magazine plate disassembly tool for Glocks. And all you got to do with this guy, use the tab, push it into the bottom of the magazine, and then pry forward, and boom, magazine's apart. Now, I can put my cool Pierce grip floor plates on here so that they fit perfectly in my Glock 23. Just like that. So, very simple, easy to use tool that uses leverage to get the bottom of the magazine apart. I'm going to do the other one. Very simple. Push it into the hole on the bottom of the magazine and just give it a good push from your palm like this. Sometimes it's easier than others. This one's pretty difficult, but I'll break the tool. Sometimes they're easier than others. I think that floor plate's never been off before, but allows you to take the magazine apart for cleaning, or in my case, if you're putting on one of these Pierce grip adapters so that it fills up the hole in the front of your Glock. So there you have it. That's the first tool I was showing you today. The Otis magazine plate disassembly tool for Glocks. Works like a charm. Super easy, and I think it was like 15 bucks. I saw this first on YouTube. Such Double-Lot used one of these in one of his videos, and I had to go out and buy one. Very inexpensive, makes the work wicked easy. So that's the first thing. The second thing you heard me talk about in one of my previous videos is these Glock cleaning brushes. And you can see right here on the middle of it, it says Glock Austria. These usually come in like a brush that you can use on a 9mm, 30 caliber, 40 caliber, 45. They all kind of work the same. But these are nice because you got a nice stiff bristle brush on here, a nylon brush that you can use for scrubbing the bore out. Then if you unscrew the middle of it, in here you have a little eyelet that you can put a patch in. So you put a cloth patch in there, you put some oil on it, you rub it back and forth, and it allows you to clean the barrel out to get all the gunk out that you loosened up with the brush. And you run that back and forth a bunch of times. These brushes work great. They're nice. They have a nice finger loop on the end of them so you can pull them back out or push them in, depending. I use these on my revolvers and everything. They work fantastic. They're well made, and they're about $8 or $9 a piece. I think if you can find them on eBay, that's about what I paid for them when I buy them. I buy like 3 of these at a time. I have like 5 or 6 of them. I've never worn one out. And the nice thing is it's a plastic rod, so it won't hurt your pistols. And a little bit of a brass nut on here, so that won't hurt the bore as it goes through it either. And a good plastic bristle brush. So that's number 2. Super easy, super useful tool. Number 3 is this little guy here. And this is called an AR cleaning link made by ProShot. When you're cleaning your modern sporting rifle, in order to hold the back of the gun open just far enough for cleaning, this guy gets inserted, oops, in here and drops down in here, and you push your rear takedown pin back in place. That way, now your gun's open, you can strip the bolt out of it, do all the work on it, clean your bore, and it just keeps it handy so it's not flopping all over the place when you're working on it. And when you're done, you just push this pin back out, your takedown pin, slide the link back out, close it up. I think that thing's made by ProShot. I'll put a picture of it in the description here or in the video, but super easy part to use, works great, and it just makes cleaning your modern sporting rifle a little bit easier. Lastly, I want to talk about what I use for cleaning my rifles. So this is an Otis kit. They call it a breech to muzzle. I think it's called breech to muzzle. And basically what this comes with is all different size brushes, and you can get these specific for different calibers, but this is kind of a universal one. It comes with all these different size brushes. It comes with patch holders, and they're brass. They work really well. Comes with a flexible vinyl coated cable. And basically what you do with this guy is you feed it down. Comes with a handle too. So it has this little adapter piece that screws into the handle. If I can get it out. Get this little piece that screws into the handle. This guy screws into the end of the flexible cable. And then what you do is you either put one of your brass brushes on the end of the cable, or you put one of your patch holders on the end of the cable, and you feed it down the barrel from the muzzle to the breech. Then you screw a patch onto it, or you put a patch onto this, and you pull it out from the breech to the muzzle, so that you don't have to run the rod down from the muzzle into the breech, causing debris to get into the breech and the chamber. This thing just works really well. It was something that I had looked for quite a while online to find a cleaning kit that I really liked. And this, because it comes with all these different size brushes, you can use it for, you know, like 45 caliber, 30 cal, 9 mil, all of your AR size rifles, all of your, you know, 308, 7.62, 51, and all that stuff, 22. It comes with all those brushes, comes with all these different little eyelets for holding your patches. And the other thing that's unique about this kit is these Otis patches that it comes with. These have 3 holes in them. So what you do with these guys, they 100% wrap around your cleaning eyelet so that you're not dragging anything down the barrel. Because normally when you use a traditional patch, you fold it in half like this and you thread it through the eyelet. Well, then you got 2 sides of your eyelet that are exposed. The way these guys work, you put the patch through one of the pre-cut holes in this thing, you kind of pinch it together and you feed it back through the eyelet. So that way when you're pulling it, again, from the breech to the muzzle, this cloth is actually encompassing the entire sides of this thing. So as it pulls down the bore, you're getting a 360-degree clean through the rifling on your rifle, and it works really well. Then the other nice thing is, because these have 3 holes in them, you can run it through your bore like 6 times. You just move to a different hole, you put it in, push it back through the eyelet, and you can actually flip it over and use the other side if you want as well. I usually use one of these patches about 3 times before I throw it out. So I'll use it on one hole, take it out, flip it over, put it in another one, put it in the last one. That way you get a little bit more use out of them. You don't scratch your bore, and they work fantastic. So that was just a little, you know, 5-6 minute long video ranting and raving about some of the cool stuff that I use from time to time. It makes my life easier. Otis does not sponsor me. I don't have any corporate sponsors. I buy everything myself, but they make some really good products. They're worth checking out. And again, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate everybody that comes on my channel and spends time with me. Have a great day. God bless America. Support your 2A rights. Get out there and shoot, and you remind people that may tell you to give up some of your freedom for the greater good. That freedom is always the greater good. Have a great day.